shirt's like covered in fucking blood. Um, but yeah, my Prius is on hold right now. So I gotta tell you guys some good stuff and bad stuff though. Let's start with the bad because the bad's not nearly as bad as the good stuff. Honestly, it's just bad news, worse news, and I mean like crazy news. Um, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna embarrass myself with showing the people these because yeah. Oh yeah, these fuckers are so obviously cooked. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Like, look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look, you think this is bad and all? Look how it goes all the way around. Now look at this. This is brand new, by the way. It's brand new. Brand new tire. Brand new. Brand spanking new. I'm glad it failed here in Florida, where tornadoes are not nearly as big. And while I'm chasing, while I'm chasing, then it failing while I chase a tornado. Also, I gotta show you guys something with this. So I got a lot of shit I gotta do with this car. We're gonna be installing a cold air intake. But I'm gonna be a prick and say hot air intake. Okay, let's get ready for a bit of prying around. Because we gotta just look at it right now. Here, I'm gonna set my beer right there. Ain't nothing gonna happen to it. Okay, so let me just tell you guys let me just show you guys some bullshit I gotta do. So I'm gonna remove this and all this whole chunky boy, and we're gonna be installing a cold air intake right here. We're gonna be taking off this chunky boy, and we're gonna be working our way to get to this guy right here. This is our EGR valve, and we're gonna get up in there, and we're gonna get this all taken care of and cleaned up. And yeah, we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take off my manifold, my manifold. I'm gonna take off my manifold. That's all this. We're gonna clean that, and then I found a really good deal on an EGR valve, but I'm gonna work on that some at a time. I'm gonna see if I can clean it first and see if that resolves my problem. But if it doesn't, and it's mechanically stuck, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna replace that piece. But take a look. We're also gonna take apart all of this bullshit. So this fucker, this fucker right here is actually attached to another fucker I gotta get to, which is the EGR cooler, which is it cools all that shit in there. So I'm gonna take that apart and do all sorts of cool shit. But yeah, fuck me. And yeah, what else do I got? Oh yeah, so the cold air intake, all this shit's gonna come off, and we're gonna work on that. It's not gonna be all that hard, honestly, compared to a lot of other things I've seen on the internet being a lot harder. I've seen a lot of things call for a lot harder solutions on the internet. And this one's like the least worrying, one of the most stressful things, but this is like the least stressful way. Well, this is the least expensive way, I should say. It's not at least stressful, because it's stressful as fuck to do all that, what I just described, because I got to pull all this out, take out my windshield wipers, do all that, take my whole car apart, essentially, and then do that. But since the car is so much worth more than the fucking engine components, I'm going to fucking do it all by myself. And I'm not paying a fucking car dealership, because those fuckers will rip my ass off. And then, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not letting my ass get ripped off again. My ass is mine. It's mine to rip off. Fucking cheers, car. I'm sorry that you gotta go through that shit. So we're just chilling with some family in the meantime, because we can't fucking go anywhere. And pour out some for the homies. Well, I did get good news about the tires, though. It's the rims that I'm having a bit of issues with. So I could get the rims for cheap, and I was actually thinking of upgrading the rims anyways. So the rims I'm not even worried about too much. It's just I gotta order them. And thanks to you beautiful people on the internet, for one, double tap the screen, because you guys double tapping that screen actually is gonna help me, my stupid ass, afford to fix this. So I could get back on the road making cool videos, traveling the lower 48 of the US and chasing tornadoes, because I can't chase tornadoes right now. And I think it's a little obvious, because I can see straight through my tire. But yeah, there's like a lot I gotta do. So we gotta go and do all that, work on the EGR and all that. As far as the fire from the other day, that's all good. But look at my fucking things here. Look at that shit. And it's like curved at the end. So it means it's about time we replace that. And over here, I looked at the caliper job I did the other day. I did miss a little bit of hardware, the stuff that squeaks when the brake pads get low, but also need to get a replacement on this. Everything else is looking good, except for this shit. I gotta fucking do my suspension as well. Good news, all that shit I kind of know how to fucking do. So like, my Floridian self is gonna do it myself, and I'm gonna say fuck the man, and I'm not gonna pay anybody to do it. I'm just gonna buy the parts, and I'm gonna do it my fucking self. And shit, actually, I could probably even put a coil pack in it, but I mean, the coil pack I have is already kind of slow. But yeah, we're gonna do this probably. But I was just saying, because I got a really good deal today on some new rims, and it was like $100 for some really cool looking ones. And for a decent price, I could actually go ahead and I could probably even just get 2 of them. And then I was thinking of probably bringing my one from the front, putting it here, and then having cool ones up front, or doing vice versa, like take that one up there and do 2 cool back ones. But yeah, I was thinking of they even had some really interesting looking rims, but that's way out of my price range. Some really beautiful ones today wouldn't hurt though. I think I'll do those one day for like a video. But yeah, look at this. So look how amazing that rust is. Yummy, yummy. But yeah. Oh, this is my life. And this fucking thing right here. I was even thinking about doing my bearings on all of the parts of the car. See, these need to get lubed. These Yo, what the fuck is going on with you, clip over here? Yo, what the fuck is going on with this clip? Yo, it's supposed to look like this. Not like that. What the fuck? So I'm probably gonna have to fix this. Is it hyperextended too? I bet this shit's hyperextended. I got a little bit of brake pad left. But I put her up on cinder blocks for the meantime. Just for the meantime. And yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. As far as the interior of my car goes, the interior of my car is not that bad. Oh yeah, I do need to do those rotors for certain. I'm gonna be doing all new rotors, and I got new calipers in the front end. I was thinking doing calipers in the back as well. So I was thinking of doing that. I was thinking about doing all my calipers, all my rotors, and I was even thinking doing rims. But that shit's costing money. So I'm gonna do what I can get away with. Do what I can get away with, the bare minimum for right now. Because you can see I did a new caliper kit over here in OEM brake pads, but I didn't change out the rotors. I'm gonna have to redo the brake pads when I do the new rotor, because that brake pad is going through it. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do this as well. We're gonna be doing all sorts of cool shit to this car. As of right now, she does have a lot of cool shit going on. We just need the external match the internal. Since it's high tech in here, it needs to be high tech out there. See, look, I'd be right there right now. I would be right there in Florida or Alabama part. Hey, Chatty Chickens, would you be willing to do the, can you put the Ko-Fi link instead right now? I'm having issues with that Cash App. I would appreciate it if we could do the Ko-Fi instead. Yeah, no, it's funny that you say, yeah, you're glad I blocked it because you never trust the jack. You're so fucking right. The jack gave out on me. I had a scissor jack give out on me and outside of Napa. Or no, it gave out on me at Home Depot. That's where it gave out on me. And it almost fucking took my arm with it. So there's our Wi-Fi right here. That's our Wi-Fi unit. Where's our lights? Sorry, that's me releasing my hydraulics. Here. There we are. I mean, this is one of the most advanced Priuses ever fixed up. It's supposed to have all sorts of features and shit. And yet, my stupid ass is fucked up. But look at that. Let's get a lube on this. Let's get a 20 frame lube. ID cars where Cardi is where I'm going for my stuff, but look. I was thinking doing these rims. I was thinking doing these wheels or doing these wheels. But they also have cheaper options that look very good too, like this. And I could do this one for like $416, which is like the cheapest fucking. Like that's gonna be. I'm only getting like $669 coming to me tonight. So like, that's gonna be a lot of my money. But getting new rims, since I'm gonna already have to do it, may as well get some like nice ones like this. But like, I wanted to show you guys page 8 because page 8 has some really freaking cool looking ones. And I was thinking I was gonna save up like for my car fund and probably save up for these ones that I really liked. Because the ones I really like are on page 8. I wanted these too. I'm thinking I'm gonna buy, like, here's the thing. For the price of like a full set, I could buy only 2 of these. But like, they'll look badass as fuck. And I only need 2 right now. So like, why don't I just buy like 2 of these, put them in the front, and then buy those and put those in the back? Like, how fucking cool would that be if I have, like, this is my front and this is my back? Or vice versa. I don't know. That, like, looks really fucking cool. But I'm gonna save up for this. I'm gonna end up saving up for these too. The hell do you mean hoarder? This is literally my car. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know how to feel about this because I'm I'm looking at these tires and it's like they're gonna be expensive, and I'm already kind of knowing this, like how expensive they're gonna be. But like, I could totally think I think I could totally pull it off. But I think I'm gonna save up first. I'm gonna save up money, and then I'm gonna like save up for the cooler ones. I think I might end up getting what I need for now, and then saving for the cooler ones, because the cooler ones are nice and all. But like, I don't know. I really want to get something cool and fancy and all. But like, I really want the teal and the pinks. The glossy black with the pink face. But like, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do that whenever I have enough money. But as of right now, I don't. So, as of right now, we're going to get the cheap ones, which are here. Like, literally fucking first page on this. The first thing that I get offered, which is these. I'm going to end up with these for first, and I'm probably going to rock these for a few years. Who even fucking knows? But I will save up, and I will buy the fancier ones one day. But for price, you can't beat that kind of like cash, bro. Like that, you can't beat that price for $104. I thought it was gonna be like 500 for the rims I needed for like base set, which they're not. One machine face and red inner, and it's guaranteed to fit my car. So I'm thinking I might get these, but I really do want the other ones. But sometimes wanting one hand is shit in the other. Which one gets filled up quicker? Dag nabbit, son of a gun. The Xbox setup I got here is hurting me. As I sliced the shit out of my finger on accident earlier. Well, playing around, I mean, it's like I kind of was asking for it, so I can't bitch around too much. Bitch too much about it, like, you know. It's funny when shit hits the fan for me, apparently. Just never do what I do on YouTube, y'all. That's like a safe, like, way to live life. Just look at me and never know. Like, do what I do. Because, like, I do a lot of stupid shit that should be, like, honestly killing me already. Like, I should be dead already. It's weird. I mean, like, who watches me for real? Like, I'm a weirdo on the internet that lives in a car that has nothing else going for them other than YouTube. That's all I am. That's all I will ever be right now. Unless if I turn into, like, a good YouTuber. I'd be cool. I hope. That'd be so cool. That is Chatty Chickens to you. Do not pronounce that name that way, my moderator. It is Chatty Chickens. Alright, there's this. Never. Yeah, chat. Bro, we're vibing right now. We're just like making some like quick cleanups to the car. Cause like I didn't realize like how fucking stupid my car looks right now. Cause like I hadn't cleaned it up in a little bit. I just like been throwing cables in here and getting all my systems operational and not really like checking my cable management. And right now cable management is a fucking nightmare. Like utter fucking nightmare. So we're just like listening to some boner jams in my earbuds because like shit copyrighted for real. And yeah, we're just vibing to some boner jams right now. Just can't bear the nothing but silence. Yeah. We doing some cool shit. We doing the cool shit, my friends. Wait, I gotta find my capture card. Did I put my capture card up? Did I put it in my bag? I could have sworn I put it in my bag. The fun fact is, I only move out of my car whenever I actually get a place that I want to settle down. I'm gonna travel the whole lower 48 until I find a place I like. That's what I'm doing right now. So to all the people that are mad at me because the fact that I've not got an apartment yet, I'm traveling the whole US until I find a place that's worth living. Because I'm not going to stick myself to one fucking place's laws and be upset every time they change something I don't like. I will take my money elsewhere. And I will take my time, energy, and effort and put it into a community that will care for it and actually respect my energy and time I put into the community. Florida is not a place that is for that. Florida is a place to blow your money. And sadly, that is not a good place to live. A place that's dedicated to fucking shelling out cash 24 fucking 7. That's not a good fucking way to live. Fuck all that. I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna see what I can see, and I'm gonna do what I can do, enjoy my life. I wanna chase tornadoes, I wanna help save lives by going and throwing myself in front of massive storms so that one day I can figure out something interesting about tornadoes. Something that isn't known yet. Something that can actually fucking change the course of human history and hopefully help people survive. That's why I'm going to launch rockets into one. But I can't do it by myself. So I live stream to y'all because I love y'all. And y'all guys can keep tabs on me. One day, I'm going to be awesome. Can't get enough. An urgent message. I need it. I need a head rush. I love to see the stars from the beaches up on Mars. But I love to have a day. I'm in outer space. I pretend I'm a rocket man, exploring places I've never been. Then I'm gone, don't reel me in. Let me go, don't let me spin. Don't I love to see the Mars from the beaches up on Mars. Don't I love to have a day. I'm not tuned in outer space. I'm a rocket man. Well, let me swim. I'd love to see the stars on the beaches up on Mars. Well, I love to have a day. I'm not tuned in outer space. I pretend I'm a rocket man. Sorry, you're just getting cable management fixed up right now. If you guys see what I'm dealing with right now with all these cables, bro, you'd actually be fucking stunned. There's like a ridiculous amount. I got 2 fucking mic cords. I only need one mic cord, but I got two. Man, I love driving this car. Too bad that her tires are fucked right now. There's so many people dealing with so many demons inside of them. And they always want to come to my chat and try to talk shit to me. I find it kind of sad, bro. I look at people that, like, come into my chat, bro, sometimes. And, like, they be fucking straight up spitting the most hateful, most vile shit that they can. And I understand that's the internet, but, like, makes me sad because, like, evolving your whole life like that, spending your time like that, in such a toxic state of mind, it eats away at you. I should know. I've been in that kind of headspace before. I used to spit out hatred. It's an addicting drug. It's hard to get off of. Spending nothing but your time on trying to bring down others. When you succeed, what do you get? A dopamine hit of being right? What if you were wrong and you destroyed someone's life that wasn't even necessary to destroy? I've seen it happen. Because people's words matter. Your words matter. Even if you think they don't. We're good at explaining ourselves away. Explaining ourselves and we're very good at explaining shit to ourselves and justifying it to ourselves. People could justify murder to themselves and be okay and sleep at the end of the day. Doesn't mean it doesn't have an impact. People have lives. People have feelings. And people hurt. Give me about a couple of seconds. We're changing the music. And then we're going to pop open OBS and we're going to make a horizontal stream for y'all. Did I run over a spike strip? That's a hilarious question, but yet valid at the same time somehow. No, I'm pretty sure I already talked about it. It was a pothole, the most crazy pothole I've ever seen. Took out both my tires on that side. Why is it like that when I just filled it, though? Dude, don't tell me it's already got another fucking hole in it. I'm telling you, I'm so fucking tired of this fucking air mattress. Bro, never buy a Walmart brand air mattress, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Walmart brand air mattresses fucking suck. The only thing they should be used for is hotboxing. They should only be used for efficiently hotboxing. It's the only thing that they should be used for. She's fast and comfortable. Be cozy while you run in from the cops. Did I just spend a minute making sure my octopus plush looks like it's driving my car and operating my computer systems? Yes. Yes, I did. Do I feel bad about doing that and wasting my time in that manner? No. No, I don't. Because I think that shit looks fucking hilarious. I appreciate the shout out, Dark Life. Imagine being a cop and pulling me over in this. Like, I haven't been pulled over with the full art, all the art like this. Like, I've been pulled over once with art, but like, nothing like this. Not all out art. Like, I did the, had the aliens on, and I had a cop oohing and awing over it then. I wonder what she'd think now, if she saw my car now. Like, what would that cop think? Because they were surprised that I had running water. They're like, you got running water in your car? What? Well, I need to get another 5-gallon thing, but yeah, I do have running water in this. As long as I have the water. Never mind that noise, nerd. It's just the beast that's under your bed. I wonder who put that there. I bet one of my siblings put that there for certain. Well, that's one hell of a car. Gotta work on these though. Let's hope that these rims hold air and I don't have to buy rims. But I doubt it. I'm probably going to end up having to pay money to get the rims done. Well, that's that for taking care of the car for right now. She's got the fluids she needs, so I'm not too worried about that. She's topped up on coolant and all that. She's got all that stuff done, so it shouldn't be too hard to work on her. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty chill. Like, we're gonna work on that. It's gonna take a lot, but so we're gonna have some couple of videos coming out, and the couple of videos are gonna be here, my family's house, because we're gonna be doing a lot of work on the car. But I also wanted to show you guys something else. I am working on a dedicated PC to put into the car. So far, we have the AMD Ryzen 5 5500 series, and we got two DDR4 16GB sticks of RAM. So for 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is like crazy nowadays. Yeah, look at this. We got all that. And when we turn her on, RGB's on up. So we just need to order a single processor for it and update BIOS, and this whole thing should run. I hope the RAM is okay. I really hope the RAM is okay. Pray for me, because that is the most expensive part to this. But we're gonna go chat. Love